Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Volibear game, the bear that volleys in the jungle. So he is going to jungle for us, and we are going to just watch him do that. So I don't want this. Come on, give me Volibear. There you go. Yeah, I'm just going to follow Volibear for the foreseeable future, see what he's up to in his jungle, because that's the only thing we're really concerned with. Of course, Volibear, it looks great. He has a great character model. I think he's one of the best character models in the game, because he really has a lot of detail to it. Although in the normal game mode you can't really see it, because if you look at it like this, then yeah, you barely see anything, but he looks great. And if we compare that to, for example, Blitzcrank, yeah, that is not nearly as much detail there. It looks like a lot of detail, but most of it is just painted on, and it's not actual detail. I don't know how to explain it, but it just, yeah, it looks messier than this Volibear. Volibear looks more like a real thing, like one object or one person, instead of being just a mix of parts. So that's kind of a better explanation, I guess. So we are going to start off with the red buff here. So no Nunu Jungle this time, which is kind of a thing. I mean, Nunu Jungle is ridiculous this patch, and it's going to be changed, I'm sure, at some point. But yeah, that's Nunu Jungle is of course great at stealing stuff, and if you just defend like this, then he shouldn't be able to come in and steal your stuff. Although he can still come in and steal your stuff if he wards up, because if you have a ward over here, you can see that there are 3 guys here. You can just flash over here and then walk around backwards, because there's really no way to stop him from doing anything. Anyhow, we do have Blitzcrank here in the bush, but he's not going to accomplish anything. No, stop, 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 stop. There we go. Oh my god, fail on the software. Anyhow, we are going to go for blue here. Still had smite up apparently for blue buff. Unfortunately, with the bugs here, we cannot see when smite is off cooldown or on cooldown, so we're just going to have to gamble, well, when it's up and when it's not. And we are going to get our first kill here. Come on, yes, first blood, very nicely done. Unfortunately, no assist there for Zed. Would have been great if he had got an assist. And wow, we have a Morgana mid lane. I did see it before, it just didn't register. But yeah, I haven't seen Morgana in quite a while. By the way, if you're asking yourself what kind of games should I send in, there is a list on the end of this video, on the final few seconds. Most of the time, the final 2 seconds. No, sorry, final 3 seconds. And there you have all the champions that I still want or need to do. Well, to just make kind of more of a varied channel. And that, of course, would be great to have. I mean, it would be great to have more of a varied channel than I had, well, in the last year. I mean, in the last year it has been mostly AP mids and AD carries and a few supports and very few junglers, very few top laners, and that is just, that's no good. That's not what I want to do. I want to make a varied channel with champions that you guys actually enjoy. Unfortunately, I do not get Volibear games that often. I do not get Yorick games at all. I do not get Xerath games. Yeah, all kinds of things. And of course, with the recent bug history of LoL replay, it hasn't been very easy to do anything with regard to the replays. Because I get a lot of great games, but then if I don't do them in the first week, sometimes they just get bugged because well, something, oh wow, something will change in League of Legends, and that's just no good, because then yeah, they will change something in League of Legends, and then LoL replay will never recover from that, because obviously it's third-party software. They make no money on it, so it has no priority for these guys. And even though they make a fantastic thing happen here, I mean, it's the only reason I can actually cast these games, because those guys, they're, I believe, from Australia, because they actually took it upon themselves to make this in their free time, which is awesome. And yeah, that's just all there's to it. I mean, it is just awesome. And yeah, of course they cannot keep up with all of the changes in League of Legends, and since League of Legends changes like a little bit at a time, it becomes kind of a painstaking process of doing the same thing over and over again every 2 weeks, because every 2 weeks something changes. And in this case, for example, they changed the cooldown from Smite to another bite somewhere. So instead of it being in a certain variable, it's now in another variable, which means that it no longer reads it, basically. And that is just sucky. Same goes for some of the some of the effects, because some of the effects are also just well, not visible, and you will see that, well, every now and then. It's not all the time, it's just every now and then. So something must have happened. I have no clue why it keeps going back to that top lane. I don't want to be in top lane. I want to be with my Barry that volleys. So let's see if we can get another successful gank off. Already 2 kills, and that is excellent, because well, he is still pretty good in the jungle race. So let me take this this opportunity. Oh, let me take this opportunity to come on, follow him. To position everyone where they're supposed to be. That should be like this, and this should be like, come on. This should be like this. And now we can see that Wukong is winning that top lane. Yeah, I'm kind of disregarding the other lanes, just following Volibear. The Volibear is yeah, winning his jungle quite easily. 2-0, 23 minions versus 16 minions. I don't know why he only has so low minion count, but whatever. And a 0-1 on his deaths, and that's not good, obviously. So Volibear gets another kill here. He is getting really fed, and of course with that I forgot what it's called, but this one, the frenzy. With the frenzy you can do a lot of burst damage, and that's exactly the problem here for Morgana. That shield does not work against it because it's physical damage. It only works on magic damage. And yeah, so the shield is kind of useless against this. So Zed versus Morgana then. That should be Zed all the way. I mean, Morgana relies on that shield quite heavily. And he really is too mobile for her normally. Plus, she doesn't have that shield against him. Wow, he actually got out of that. Wow, impressive. But yeah, he is winning the lane quite hard. 46 versus 21, but already died twice. So did the Morgana, but the Morgana died twice to Volibear, and the Zed died twice, well, just because, well, he got caught, I guess. And getting caught is never good. Yeah, of course Zed cannot take a whole lot of punishment. If he gets harassed a little bit, then, well, he will die to the burst of Morgana, even though it's not that high. With the ultimate up, it is pretty decent. But it's not like a super high burst. It's just that if she pokes him down well enough, then well, the snare into stun normally results in enough damage to well, to make that work. Yeah, where are we? Oh, we're back in base. Never mind. So anyhow, bottom lane, yeah, that's Varus all the way, man. 50 to well, not even 40, and 2 kills versus 1 kill. So yeah, he's definitely taking control of that bottom lane. And then we see here 1 extra kill even on the Sona, whereas, well, Blitzcrank just hasn't died yet, but also only has that 1 assist from that kill. So even though he is way more aggressive, or he should be way more aggressive than Sona, they cannot make it work, and it doesn't really work out. By the way, if you're wondering how to do this skin, it's a custom skin. Just look up on my channel, just search for skin Summoner's Rift, and yeah, or custom skin Summoner's Rift. I don't know what I called the video, something like that, and you will find it. I get the question a lot, so yeah, I thought I'd just mention that. You have several more skins. If you don't like this one, but you do want to reskin your Summoner's Rift, there are plenty of other options, and unfortunately they cannot yet do the trees. They can recolor them, but they cannot change the models yet, and that is going to be something for the future. It is nice. I mean, I really like it. I like that I now have a Sandy Summoner's Rift. It is Sunset Beach, I believe. This one, and yeah, I really just like it. I mean, yeah, what's not to like? It is something completely different to look at, and yeah, that makes it awesome. Maybe next month or so I will switch to another one, or yeah, well, probably something like that. And obviously that would be very nice to switch every now and then, but yeah, I don't want to switch too often because it's a lot of work for me. Not because it's a lot of work, it's like 5 minutes work, but I do have more to do than that, and I normally just forget, and so it's a lot of work to do it before a game, because when I want to start a game, I want to start the game, and I don't want to remember, oh yeah, right, I wanted to switch the skins and blah blah blah. It's actually quite easy to do. It takes like 5 minutes, as I said, especially once you install the software. It's really just drag and drop and then say apply and you're done. Yeah, we are currently at 4-0, and we are going to go back to base once again. Yeah, no real big items completed yet. He is kind of gearing up towards something big, but not there yet. So we are going for another side ward. He placed one already over here just to be safe when stealing that blue, which is really nice. Yeah, he can do really well with blue, of course. He needs the mana. He can use the cooldown reduction very well, just like virtually any champion. I mean, I cannot really think of a champion that does not get a whole lot better with cooldown reduction. Free cooldown reduction, that is, from the blue buff. Obviously, if you have to buy an item for it, that's a whole different story, but, well, he doesn't, so that is great. Oh, Volibear, kind of a mistake there. Could have definitely gotten the throw off, but he's not going to do it now. He is going to, however, easily get the kill. Yeah, he can tower dive that even. There was no way that was a good position for Draven to be in. Draven, of course, a very, 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 very weak HP wise, but very strong damage wise. Which is great, which is great. I do like this ward position, by the way. It gave him a lot of vision for the blue buff, and obviously it's not the normal ward position for blue buff, but it was for his situation, it was the ideal placement, which is excellent. Thinking about what he did, instead of just plopping down the ward where it normally goes, which would be to see the blue buff, but he didn't need to see the blue buff, he needed to see his opponents coming. Wow, that burst from Frenzy is so big, and he's going to maybe land another one. No, 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 not so much this time. So we are going to heal up a little bit. Oh, no, he already used that, never mind. I think that's what actually healed him, because he healed quite a lot, and I don't think he actually had health. No, he didn't have health potions. So that wasn't it. Yeah, Lee Sin getting out of here, but might actually still die. No, 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 no. Zed is also getting out of there alive. Both of them alive at very low HP, and wow, that was so close. That was insanely close. I didn't even look at the HP from Zed because he was so aggressive, and normally that means that people know that they're going to survive, but this guy definitely didn't know that. Oh, that was just beyond terrible. That was flash plus the movement speed buff, but probably just forgot that he needed to hit his Q. I don't know. I really, really don't know what happened there, because that was a whole lot of resources expended on not doing anything. Anyhow, the movement speed boost from this guy might have actually gotten them out. Yeah, I think so. She has 1 level, though. We are going to come in. Oh, nice one Monkey teleported in and just jumps for the kill. Not a problem, not a problem. He is, after all, the Monkey King. And the Monkey King is going to fall back to his lane. But he is going to have to pass mid lane. Going to get a little bit of damage on, but yeah, that's not really enough. And here we go. Stealing another red buff. At least that is kind of the point. Yeah, he did not see Irelia coming here, but might not even be a problem. Does use his ultimate, and oh, this is going to be another kill. Nicely done. So aggressive, so aggressive. Which is very good. I like that. I like that a lot. And we are going to just steal this next camp. Because obviously, what else are we going to do? I mean... who stole that? Or who took that? It doesn't even matter, but I think someone just used their smite on that big raid, even though it doesn't matter at all in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, yeah, an easy double kill here. We are taking some tower damage, but yeah, look at the HP. It doesn't even matter. So Blitzcrank might actually go down here. Oh, the grab the grab might actually be bugged, so maybe he did use his grab. And yeah, the shutdown finally coming in. So 8-0 before he dies the first time. Very nicely done. Yeah, I think he did actually grab the well, previously over here when he flashed and then grabbed, but we couldn't see the grab. As I said, some of the effects are bugged, and as you could see, once he hits it, it's visible again. And that is one of those things where they just replace the value or the variable with something else, and then yeah, the low replay just screws up. And well, that's just the way it is. We're just going to have to live with it until Riot finally decides to put out their replay system. And the thing is, I personally don't even care whether it is perfect or not. I mean, Riot software is like 70% accurate at best. So there will be 30% that has bugs. And that's not a problem, because that is plenty. We don't need to have every single particle be exactly correct. We need a replay system, because the replay system we're currently having is just getting crappier and crappier, because they just can't keep up with it. They can't keep up with the changes, and yeah, that is just the way it is. So there's nothing they can do about it, and there's nothing we can do about it as the normal consumer. Obviously, that was an awesome kill in the top lane, and we are going to steal another blue buff, because with the jungler in the top lane, there's really nobody stopping him from doing that blue buff over and over and over and over. And we are going to land the kill here. Zed might actually get killed here. Yep, he is going to get killed. There's no way he's going to get this kill. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. Finally get it. It took him a long time. Obviously, I can't really see what's going on because, well, the particle's not really doing what they're supposed to do. And we are going to go top lane. Obviously, by now, we have some pretty nice items. We do have the Sunfire Cape and the Ninja Tabi. Yeah, both completed. And are we going to land this? Come on! Yep, there we go. Smite for people. It really looks like that. That frenzy really looks like it's a smite. So like you would do with dragon or baron, and you just walk up to someone and then from a distance you just say, okay, 400 damage on you. I don't know how much damage it is, but I know it's a pretty big amount. So yeah, it's about 400 damage. And it is physical damage, so it is a pretty decent amount. But it can be lessened by having armor, so it's not true damage like smite, but it looks the same. For me, it always looks kind of strange. Oh, we are having a surrender already. Of course, it is 22-6. I didn't really pay too much attention to that, to the amount of kills that the enemy team had, but it seemed that, yeah, we were doing well. 9-1 Volibear went 8-0 into 9-1. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Also, the Varus, yeah, he deserves a little bit of a shout out. Look at how much he did. He not only did he get 4 kills, 5 assists with his support only dying once for 3, 1 and 5, but he also got 140 minions for 82. And the same of course goes for Volibear. He has 74 minions versus 44. That is a huge amount. And same goes for Zed, same goes for this Wukong. And they just all won their lane, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about that as an enemy team. So very well played. Thank you for sending it to me, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!